Mm. Oh, oh, did it? No, go live. Error occurred. Hello, guys. It's Jovi, and welcome back to my channel. Listen, I'm still a little under the weather. Feeling a lot better, but I'm still a little under the weather. So give me just a moment as I try to get Twitter together. I guess. I guess we ain't streaming on Twitter today. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Jovi, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I would give y'all the scream and the yell and all of that extra shit. But I don't feel well. I ain't feel well all weekend. Y'all already know the vibes. So, but I'm here. We're square. And I'm here to talk to y'all about some bullshit today, y'all. Y'all know this rap girl drama is continuing, and we'll deal with that on Monday or Tuesday or whenever the fuck. But I just wanted to have a regular old day, and I didn't want to necessarily just do a members only. I was about to do a members only chat. No, you thinking of the wrong boyfriend. I was, gonna, I was gonna do a members only chat, but I wanted to come. I'm giving y'all a couple of seconds because I damn sure don't come on the weekends. Definitely not on a freaking Sunday. So I'm giving people. Jada, could you jump in the group chat and let people know that we are live? Okay, we are live, ho. We is live. Child, listen. I'll tell y'all about my weekend, and I probably will after a while send this shit to the members only chat. But I wanted to just have a conversation on this beautiful Sunday morning. It's still morning. It's still morning, hoes. Okay. So look, where the fuck do we even begin? No, where do we begin with this? I don't know, y'all. This shit is ridiculous. Let me say, I know who y'all thinking. It is not who y'all thinking, okay? That nigga been trying. I been ignoring that motherfucker. That nigga called me like, y'all talking about, I see who Jada talking about. She talking about Gemini. We not talking about him. That nigga called me. Yo, he called me. That's how you know he reaching. It was like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. He don't only call me them times a night. I was with the nigga I fuck with. He was like, "What's calling your phone?" He said, and I'm like, mind you, we have a whole kind of open relationship. So we ain't supposed to be asking these sort of questions. But motherfucker don't ever call my phone. My phone don't ring after a certain time. So this nigga calling my motherfucking phone after freaking one. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, and I think it was a day that I posted some shit about my dude. So I'm like, these niggas is crazy. But I ain't even talking about this nigga. I'm talking about a dude that I used to live with. I don't talk about him. I don't think I've ever really spoke about him. He's the relationship I was in before I started YouTube. We lived together. He lived here. We lived together. He was damn near my kid's dad, you know? Yeah. We broke up because I was tweeting earlier. I hope y'all saw it, child. Like it and share it and shit. We broke up because y'all know me. Y'all know I'm amazing. Can I just say that? And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot it right now because I feel like the same shit be happening. I'm amazing. Right. So because I'm amazing, like I'm like the quintessential girl, but I'm, again, like y'all, like I said, I'm not as pop as you may think, how I come off on here sometimes. So I'm real calm for the most part. And, my thing is, I feel like men's issues with me, okay, is that I'm a whole 80 and because they get so much out of this 80, they're upset that I won't be their whole 100. When a lot of the times, half of them ain't even pulling their 80. Hello. Like niggas be mad over stupid, ridiculous shit. Like again, because we had a real relationship for like 3, I don't even want to get into specifics, right? But we got into it. He moved, okay? He left. We broke up. We were supposed to get married. We were supposed to have a baby. We were supposed to be getting married. It was a whole thing. We broke up, not even like drama filled. Just can't do what the other one wanted, or like he's a Capricorn. Does that explain things to you? He's a Capricorn. So even a part of his coming back spiel is him being and feeling financially stable and secure and shit. Okay? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I ain't gonna hold y'all, yo. Because if it was anybody, the Gemini, anybody, I'd be like, these niggas is crazy. These niggas, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me start from the beginning, I guess. Again, I was in a relationship with this guy. My friends know him. This is the friend trip guy. This is the one that everybody, matter of fact, we were in a relationship. Remember when I said that Cheesecake, Gemini/Cheesecake, that we broke up with, that I met him, we were broke, stopped speaking or didn't like communicate for about 4 years in between, and then we started speaking again, and it's been like 4 or 5. Yeah. So in between that 4 years, I met Cheesecake. I stopped fucking with him. Then I met this dude for a little bit because he was coming out of a relationship. Let me be honest. Let me be clear with y'all. He was coming out of a relationship, and I was just coming up from Atlanta. Okay, I met Cheesecake right before. Yeah. No, I met this guy first. I'm a lie. I met him first. Okay. Then we stopped talking. I met him when I first came back, right? It was all good. But he had just came out of a relationship. And I didn't want to, because again, I just came from Atlanta. I was still going through my shit, and he had just literally like that summer just broken up with his, long time, whatever. And I didn't want to do that. So stop fucking with him. And that's when I met Cheesecake a couple of months later, right? Start messing with him. Then I moved into here. Cheesecake helped me move into this building. Okay, let me be clear. He helped me move into this building because we had to go and get so that's how I remember. Then we stopped speaking to him because he has always been who the fuck he is. I just took years to realize. I knew that from then, right? So I stopped fucking with him then. And then this one came back. What are we gonna call him? I don't know. I don't want to call him by what he does. I don't want to call him. Anyway, so mind you, I'm telling y'all this story because I wholeheartedly know that this man follows me and subscribes, and he comments in the chat. He don't be on the chat, but he follows in the comments underneath a fake profile. I know the fake. I feel like I know what fake profile is his. Okay, so we just gonna go with this because we having a conversation. He been following me ever since I started this fucking channel because he the fuck anyway. So, and I think that's even why he coming back now, because he know Cheesecake ain't in the running at all. And he know that the situation that I'm in is kind of open. So now he feels like, that's the way I feel. Like okay, let me even get to the story. The fuck. So whatever, we broke up, and I don't know harsh terms or nothing like that. But, he needed to go do what he needed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? He's a Capricorn. He needed to go do what he needed to do as a man to make sure he was what he needed to be, right? And I didn't want to move to Texas. I'm gonna be very clear. And I didn't want to move to Texas. I coulda. We broke up, and the nigga came back 2 weeks later wanting me to go. I want to go. I want you to come with me. All of this shit. He's damn near my kid dad. Let me be very clear with that. He's more of a dad than her dad. I'm be very fucking clear with that. Even, nigga, these last couple of years, even when we don't speak, I get cash apps for her birthday and Christmas. That's how. Okay, anyway. So, and not bullshit either. Not bullshit. So, sorry. I just feel like talking to y'all. Anyway, excuse my sick ass. Cause anyway. So then it kind of, after that, after he tried to get back, that first time after he left and stuff, I had to cut it completely. Because sometimes you gotta cut niggas completely. I'm a Scorpio. I gotta cut niggas completely to get, and we even spoke about that the other day. So we had to basically cut it completely so he could do what he had to do, and I had to do what I was doing, right? So again, like he does occasion, he does send, he still sends shit, right? No shit. I ain't see this nigga in my, we've been like 6 years, 5 years, 5, 6 years. I don't even remember. I don't keep track of that breakup. But I ain't see him since then. Just to be clear on this conversation that we're having. So, he's be sending things even when we don't speak. He's sending things, doing things. Y'all know I had to change my phone number recently because of the doxing, right? Boom, at this year. So even okay, so before that, we were together for 4 years, 4 years before we broke up. So we got the same tax lady. Okay, he still uses my fucking tax lady. Anyway, everybody uses my tax. Anyway, because I actually have a tax lady. Because people, anyway. So my tax lady last year, this year. Was it this year? No, last year. It was last year. We getting the taxes ready or whatever, and she's like, K called. K, hey, you ain't speak to K, and his name is the K. And I'm like, no. And, I'm like, yeah, he probably, probably off with a fam. Like, and another part of us breaking up is with me feeling away because I couldn't get pregnant. I was like 35 then. This is the relationship. Y'all remember when I went to South Africa? It was him I went to South Africa with, for his 40th birthday. So I felt the way, so like I said, it was a couple things that, really between the both of us that made us like, what the fuck. So I was like, oh, he probably, and then, my tax lady, because again, I forgot she was doing the taxes. She's like, oh no, he's not doing any of that. And, he be asking about you. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, he'd be like, like, you should really think about calling it. Like my tax lady was like, no, she called me on some, can we have a conversation? That's what the fuck my tax lady called me on. Can we have a conversation? I'm thinking this bitch is calling me about my taxes. No, she wasn't. She's calling me, and then she started just asking me about my daughter. And then she got on him, and then I'm still not even connecting. I'm not even thinking he is the goal of what she's want to talk to me about. I'm thinking I got audited or some crazy shit. I don't know. But then, she started asking, talking about him, and I'm like, yeah, he probably doing this, and she asked me, and I'm like, well, yeah, I don't. I still love him. It's just that, shit happens. Then, she started telling me about how they've been having conversations about me. I was like, what? Like, he calling and asking and then about me and all of this shit. So I called and we spoke. And it was okay, and he was like, oh, I've been trying to, get in touch with you. And, it was this year. It was this year because I got doxxed in the last year. So I was like, yeah, I had to change my phone number. No. This is before I got doxxed. Sorry. Because I just had to give him the new number like 2 weeks ago. Sorry. Yeah. So, that, so we talking and, he's like, oh, just asking a little bit, a little flirt, a little flirt, but nothing really. Cause I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm in a relationship and I don't ask. Okay. I don't ask cause I don't want to know, but I know he's doing better. He's, he's here, he's doing there. He's making it pop. He has a great profession. Let me say he has a great profession, and him being able to move around made it a lot more lucrative financially. And again, we know everything about these goddamn Capricorns. Okay, anyway. So then, cool, he was supposed to come up. We were supposed to go to dinner. I don't remember what happened. Okay. But I probably forgot and then I got doxxed. Right? And I got doxxed and I changed my number and I really didn't, and he's not the type to come, that be like, hey, hit me on IG, like, hey, what's up with, So I don't even remember how to front. I think I randomly called him. I had randomly texted him the other day, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, some shit. No, I think my tax lady has said some shit to me. We were talking and I thought about it. And I was like, I haven't spoken to Kay in so long. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? And then, I said, hey, and I'm like, yo, this is Joe, and this is my new number. He's like, what the fuck? Where have you been? I've been trying to look for you because it was last year that the tax lady told me the shit from last year, and I was like, oh, I got doxed. You had to change my number. It was a little, and and I guess he ain't gonna do too much, especially when he know that I'm in a whole relationship or situation or whatever. So we, just talking about regular shit for the first couple of days, flirting a little bit, not that deep. He was supposed to come to Brooklyn. He did come to Brooklyn, but I didn't get to see him because, well, I didn't get to see him. Let's not go into the specifics of why I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see him. He didn't get to see me. Whatever. He was here to see his kids or whatever. So then the other day. Y'all, I don't even know what the fuck happened the other day. So I've already kind of knew that he kind of wanted, he was, and I left it open because ain't nothing that I'm currently in is like locked down, right? So it's like, you single until you're not, right? And regardless of whatever, I know this person and I know this, the only reason we're not married to this day is because he did not feel financially stable in his, in his shit. Even though he needed more. He one of them people that need more. I need more than 100 stacks a year. He one of them people. He need businesses. He one of them people. He's Capricorn, okay? Y'all know how Cappies are. Earth signs, period. About money and stability and shit like that. They're not okay unless they're stable, right? So I'm just, I left it open. So we get on the phone. Okay, he is a nurse. Can I be fuck it? Because I gotta tell y'all that he's a nurse to even tell y'all this story. He's a nurse. He's one of them, not a regular nurse. He's one of them specialized nurses. I don't want to get into specialties and all of this shit. But he's one of the nurses and he travels. One of them, one of them people. So I came from the doctor. I was at the doctor the other day. Y'all know I've been at the doctor. I ain't tell him none of the shit that's been going on with me the last couple of years because we ain't been speaking. And so I called him because I saw a picture of him. Boom. That's what it was. That made me call him the other day. So I called him because I have a fake account. Y'all know I have a fake account to watch the Cardi B's of the world. I had this fake account ever since Cardi B blocked me a couple years ago. Since Cardi B blocked me early, okay? On Twitter. On Instagram. She blocked me early, child. So I had followed him from my fake account. Okay? I'll be very clear with y'all. I don't follow people on my fake. I follow like 4 people. I like 4 people. And he's one of them. Right? I just randomly follow him. And he probably don't know. Anyway, but I still follow him on my regular account, but I have him muted, so I don't see him on my. It's so weird. Anyway, so I don't see him on my regular account because he's muted, right? But I follow him on my fake account. So I was on my fake account, I think the other day when I was in the hospital. It was when the Nicki, Cardi, and all that crazy shit was happening. So I was on a fake account trying to look at Cardi B shit, and I saw him, and I saw he lost some weight. And I was like, you done lost some weight, man. You're at the hospital. So I call him and we talk about him. We talk about, and then we talk about me and telling him the things that he's like, yo, tell me what's wrong. Because again, he always want to fix everything, tell me what's wrong, and I'm telling him about whatever. And then, nigga, when I tell y'all, how the hell did this even turn on just now? Oh, okay. And then, y'all, the conversation went to, oh, so what are you up to? What are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing it on YouTube. I ain't gonna hold. He's the one that made me he the one that made me do the YouTube. Especially after I got out of corporate, because it was my dream, and he's all about following your dreams. It was my dream, and he pushed me. And even when I hit my first, I ain't gonna hold you. I even hit my first 1,000 off of our breakup. Like, that's how hard, because when you break up, you go mad hard. I was going so fucking hard. Y'all remember I was on this bitch about 5-6 times a day, every day, because I was going through a fucking breakup and I was all fucked up. But anyway, so so we was talking about that, and then he started giving me the soliloquy of, because y'all know I do it without doing it, and I guess he noticed about me asking, so like a nigga like what he got or whatever. So he started giving me a soliloquy of like, yo, I want to move from here. Remember I told y'all he left and moved from Texas. He got an apartment in Texas. He got an apartment in like 2 different other states. Talking about he want to move there. He's like, yeah, he couldn't be in New York. He has very bad asthma, right? So the air quality don't work for him. He's like, yeah, that's why I couldn't see you. That air that ran me out of New York. I know you want to be in Brooklyn. We could keep this. This the conversation, y'all. This is how it goes. Out of nowhere, we are talking about my health. Then we started talking about my daughter's school. And we started talking, because again, he damn near her dad, and he started, we started talking about that. Her, you know, he took her to daddy daughter dances. This is like when I say, what I'm saying, peep what I'm telling y'all. So we talking about her, and then he goes on into the air in Brooklyn ain't fucking with him, but he know I want to be in Brooklyn, especially for business sake. So we can always keep an apartment in Brooklyn, and then like he want to get a house in maybe Seattle or maybe even Vermont or somewhere near to one of the schools. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? I'm like, what? I'm like, wait. Wait a minute. And he's like, because I'm getting older. I'm like, yeah, because I'm glad, I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to be 42, nigga. What, you about to be 46? I'm like, yo, you about to be like 46 or something. And he was like, yeah, like, I'm getting to that point and I want to be together. I just want to be with you. And this is how he is, like, he practiced it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Tasha said. I spoke to Tasha yesterday about this shit. And Tasha was like, bro, this nigga whole practice. Tasha loved him. All of my friends love this nigga, okay? My daughter loved everybody. My daughter bought me her first Gucci bag for me from him. You know what I'm saying? She love it. She Kay said, what mommy want for her birthday? And she gonna tell him and he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna be the one to say, hey mom, look what I got you. This is, so then he started talking about, yeah, I've been running around and I've been the last couple of years and I figured out how to do this the way that it should be done. And, but I can't be in New York. That air quality, is just killing me and my asthma. We could buy a house somewhere. You can always fly back and forth to do business in New York. We keep the apartment subletted to somebody. Because I said, I got a 2-bedroom. Because again, he used to live here. So I told him which 2-bedroom. And he was like, okay, cool. But we could also, and I'm like, and I'm like, nigga, I didn't call you so we could get back together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I called him for. And I just called. Because mind you, I just, but I'm like, I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. But, nigga, what? But the fact, like, he got a whole plan. He got a whole plan. Talking about, because he want to fly me out or fly us out. Us as in me and my daughter. Because, fly us out and, we can see if we like, if we like it here, we could move anywhere, anywhere I want to move. And it's like, but you arguing. This is my thing. Because right now, I'm having a whole disagreement with a nigga because I try to take him away for his birthday. This is the second relationship, y'all. It's not lost on me. This is the second relationship. Cheesecake. And that it's a whole, it seems to be a problem when I say, hey, let me try to take you to AC for your birthday. Because I'm supposed to be going to Mexico. Well, up until like 2 days ago, I was supposed to be going to Mexico. But your birthday, like 3 days before I'm supposed to go to Mexico, hey, let's go to Atlantic City. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I comp these rooms. Y'all know I go to AC. They comp all my rooms. All I pay for is taxes. Like, let's go to AC. We go to AC. We can do a little bit of this. We can do a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? I can get, and like, let's do this. They gave me a suite. But My ex-boyfriend is trying to fly me out, and then he asked me what I want to do for my birthday. What do I want to do for my birthday, y'all? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what is happening, but I'm open to whatever is positive in the Joe's life. Because the rest of this shit is for the birds. I'm telling you. Like when I say, why deal with dumb shit? Any sort of dumb shit. When there's always somebody in this world who will drink your motherfucking bath water. A couple of niggas. A couple of them. And this is just one. Like, it's wow. Let's go some of these comments. How y'all doing this beautiful Monday morning, child? I'm all congested and shit, but I wanted to come and talk to y'all. Please like the video, subscribe, all that good shit, okay? Thank you. It's why it's crazy to me, but it's funny. No, it's my time is impeccable, y'all. Remember I told y'all this month is like, not even this month, for like the last 2 months. Pay attention. I've been paying attention to people and how they rolling and how they moving and doing, still doing, and watching them. I told y'all, people were like the retrograde. I told you, I ain't been necessarily fighting this retrograde. Realizations has been popping on. I got an apartment that I've been trying to get for 4 freaking years. For like, yeah, about 4 years. I got a fucking transfer. And it's like that shit is damn near unheard of out this hole. Especially in my shit. In my building. You know? Like I got it freaking, I'm getting all of these things. My kid is she's getting into one of these schools. Things have been even though it's been seeming crazy, because I'm like, damn, I gotta cancel Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But even in my canceling Mexico, everything is lining the fuck up. Even this situation right now, like what the fuck are the odds and what are the chances that this would happen right now? This week of all weeks. Like I said, the next 2-3 weeks it's for real. The next 2-3 weeks is for real. It's wow. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hey, Jada. Hey, Worldview. Hey, Denise. Good morning, Brandy and May. How was everyone doing this beautiful Sunday? My head, I just had a fucking thing right here in my head. My homegirl, Tasha, want me to invite this nigga to Mexico. So y'all know I can't go because I can't afford it. Tasha ass is like, invite him, because everybody love him. All my friends love him, so they like, invite him to Mexico. He's gonna pay for the room. He gonna take care of everything. And I'm like, I don't want to invite him to Mexico to take care of everything, but I'm just like, he would though. I don't even have to invite him to Mexico. That's what's so wild about it. I can just tell him I don't have the. Honestly, I could just tell, but something about it, I just don't want to. Part of me just don't want to, because I could just ask him for the money to go to Mexico. I ain't gonna hold you, and he would send it to me. He'd send it to me. He'd be like, "You don't have the money to go. It's your friend, you know." Oh, and you know he'd send the shit. He'd send the shit. Hard send the shit. Hard send me about 2 stacks just to go to fucking Mexico. But I don't know if I want to do that. I've already decided to cancel it. I don't know. That's what I'm doing today, y'all. Sir, late night confessions and shit. No, it was not late night confessions. It's not like that. Oh, okay. No, it's not him, child. No, girl. No. I told you that nigga tried to call me. It was last Saturday. Last Saturday night, bro. It was like 1:30 in the morning. The fuck you calling me at 1:30 in the morning for? Even when it was like, who the fuck is calling you? Because like, what the fuck? 1:30 in the morning. Like, bitch, what the fuck is happening? Like, you ain't got nothing for, like, these niggas is delusional. And again, but again, this is why don't engage or invest with niggas who won't even drink your back. Like, for what? Because they really be delusional in their upbringing or in their idea of who you are, because you're a great person. They really get mad at the fact that you're fucking amazing and shit. It's crazy. Niggas is delusional. No, I don't have a Sunday show, but I guess I was like, it's Sunday sip today. Saucy Sunday. That's what I called it. Saucy Sunday. No, I normally don't have. I know I don't be on here on the weekends, but I'm sick, and I just been sitting here being sick, and I've been like, I'm going on a lie. Make sure you like this video, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Baby, I am drugged up. You think I'm not drugged up? You think I'm not drugged up? I am drugged up. I am drugged up. That too. That too. I was, I'm like, what the fuck? That would happen the first time. And then this nigga is for real. Like, oh my God. But I said when we broke up, I said, he gonna have to go ahead. We didn't break up on no bullshit. Like, he wanted to move. I didn't want to move. We were ready, he was felt, it was not, we didn't break up like we broke up and he moved. Or, you know what I'm saying? I just did not want to go to Texas with him at that point. I felt he was a little miserable, and I didn't want to deal. I told y'all y'all know y'all not Gemini, y'all know Capricorns when they not, and he knows again. And we had that conversation. In the conversation, we was talking about this shit. We was talking for a little while, and I was like, because again, we've done this. We've been here. We've done this. Like in vitro, we've been this. We've done this. Like getting married. Like we've been this. We've done this. Right? Like for real. Like I don't know if I want to do that. Like, why would I want to do this? You're not okay if you're not, I don't want to deal with you when you're not okay with yourself. And I said, I said that I don't want to deal with it. That's the thing. I don't want to deal with anybody who is not okay with them, because when a nigga is not okay with them, they want to take it out on you. It's not really about you. You know what I'm saying? This is all of these niggas' issues. It's not about me. It's not me, because I'm great. And I'm gonna toot my horn. I'm fucking phenomenal. Bitches out here niggas out here mad because the food ain't cooked on time. I'm Panamanian. I don't make food to sit up in the house and wait for you to get home. Food has to be warm. That's how I'm raised. Food has to be finished cooked when the fucking person comes home. Finishing cooking so it's still hot. You don't warm up food. That's how I grow up. These niggas is grown up with fucking Kraft macaroni and cheese and shit. They don't know nothing about somebody like me. And they lose their shit because they don't know what to do with it. Trying to be nice to bastards. For what? Anyway. I got this out the liquor store gave me this. It's some liquor. It's like vodka. I took a shot. You know how they be having prizes? Only in the black liquor store in the ghetto, because it wasn't even at the liquor store by my house. It was by the liquor store in the hood. The hood is where I got this shit. It's like it lights up and shit, I think. Well, not I think, I know. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to click this shit back on here so it'll work. See? I don't know why. I just like it. Anyway, let me both go back to these comments. Good. She says Charlotte finally got to court alive. Good. I'm glad you was able to catch it, Charlotte. Hey, Jamie, good morning. Hey, Latoya, good morning. Latoya says she's a Capricorn. Listen, one of my favorite friends in the whole world is a Capricorn. And we fight because of them Capricorn ways. They are the devil. When they are feeling a way, they can be the devil. But I love them dearly. I honestly, that's why I said for years, all I would ever date was them because of this, I love them dearly, but they're fucking crazy as shit. And if they're not okay with them, it's gonna come out on you. right? So I guess that was a part of his, yeah, I'm okay with me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, telling me about his stability and about every, all the stability he has created for himself, aka all the stability he has to offer for me and our children, because that's, like weekend his kids was over, like our children, um vibes. Like that's what I'm getting from this thing right now. Like we grown. He about to pull. He pulling on 50, and he want to be with the only person that he love. That's what was told to me. I didn't say that. That's what he said to me. He about to be 50, and he wants to be with who he love, and that's me. And then I guess I have to figure it. I have to decide or figure out what we're gonna do. And she said, I feel a way about a guy that comes after 38 years old talking about he wants me to want me back. No, sir. You got it all thought out how you think you can satisfy me or all to take care of you. No, I'm going to say, well, that's what I don't want. I don't want, I don't want to situate, because that's what I feel. I feel like it's the leech of a lot of these men. Like they complain about, like I said, you do and you do, and they not satisfied. You do all of this shit, and they just want to complain about, well, food ain't cooked on time. But like, bitch, the other bitch wouldn't even have cooked your food, let alone on time. Wouldn't have done none of that nice shit. Your back all fucked up. She'd have left and went home about her business and left you there crippled in yourself with your bed. That's how people are these days. That's real rap. That's how people are. It is what it is. I say all the time, you can leave your 8420 and what you gonna get. You stay with that shit. He didn't leave me for a chick. He left me to get his life. Well, we left each other to get our life together. For me to do what I wanted to do and for him to do what the fuck he needed to do to feel good about himself. To move on from all. That's another reason why he don't want to come back to New York as well. He feel like New York is stifling. And he don't want to be here no more. And he feel like, oh, and there was a situation, a constant conversation in something happened to him here. I don't even want to talk about what happened, but something happened to him. And like, so I understand why he wanted to move. But like I said, in that moment in our relationship, I was already feeling fucked up because that's when I first figured out that I couldn't have children without in vitro or some shit. Like it just wasn't happening. So it was already fucking with my emotions. And and he just wasn't as financially stable as he wanted himself to be. I thought he was fine, but he did not. He wanted to do better. Because again, he wanted to be able to buy a house. He wanted to be able to do this. He wanted to be able to buy, like, right. He was harassed on the phone, mind you. Y'all, can I say that I think I'm about to get a call? He's harassing me on the phone. We was like a good 10 minutes and I had to start screaming at him, like, shut the fuck up. Why would I lie about getting a call? They're like, you got your license? Are you sure? Because I'm like, I think this nigga about to have somebody drop a car off here for me or some shit. I don't know. But this is the vibes. But then, let's continue the chat before I get into that. And then she said, yes, it affected the fixed signs the most. Yeah, it affected me, but not in the crazy all over the place. Oh, really, I see the universe playing. That's why I'm like, the universe, I don't think the universe want me to go to Mexico. I think if I go to Mexico, something bad gonna happen. Can I be honest? Like, what the fuck are the chances? I think I'm really afraid to go to Mexico at this point. Because I feel like, well, damn, maybe the universe. Because I could have got that. They could have said, oh, you're going to move in December 1st. I live here. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? What are the chances? What are the chances of all of this shit happening at the same time? All of this shit happening at the same time. She said, a dude who really like you, Jovi, that's a blessing. That's my point. I can deal with, they feeling you, but will that nigga drink your bath water? I tell y'all that all the time. Well, if you have to argue with a nigga to do something nice for him for his birthday, maybe not. But will a nigga drink your bath water? This nigga would. I know he would. I don't know. Y'all broke up over a move. Yeah. No. No, we broke up because he moved. Because he moved, because he needed to get his life together. He's not one of these niggas out here that could have just been, no. He worked in a medical profession and he wanted to, New York is great for that, but you could make more being specialized than being, one of them traveling nurses. They make a shitload of money. They do. Yeah. Try 46. Try 46. It's crazy when the reality of, and like even when we was talking about, I was like, yeah, I mentioned, because again, we ain't really been talking. So I was like, yeah, I went to St. Bart's. He's like, well, who you went with? Who you going with? Who you went with? I'm like, nigga. Like, even if, like, oh, you go to Mexico? Oh, with Tasha and David and them. Okay. Because he know them. He like, well, who you went with? And I'm like, nigga, well, man, I ain't asking you who you went with to wherever with or who you off with. I ain't asking these questions. But, and then Lord stayed, always thinking. Or again, we didn't break up necessarily with. I'm not even giving you that 80-20 definition for him because, like I said, it was mostly a move, and I didn't want to move and all of this shit. That was the real issue, and him just need to get his shit together, and me needed space to get to get my own shit together. And I was real depressed back then. That's when I was suing my ex job and all of this shit. It was real fucked up, right? So it was situations. It wasn't, he didn't cheat on me or, you know, anything like that. It was, we was gonna get married. It was a whole, and then he just started getting miserable because he felt miserable about himself. I can respect the nigga because a lot of men out here will feel like nothing and they continue to do nothing and they'll take it out on you. Right? And he attempted to take it out on me, and I don't do taking shit out on me very well. I might, for like a little bit, but then I'm like, okay, nigga, no. Because I don't do your burdens. I don't do burdens on the Joe. I don't do your burdens on the Joe. I can, like, oh, you bitching and shit. I can, okay, whatever. But I don't do too many burdens. So he had to go fix his shit. And I guess it's fixed. I don't know. Okay. But she's, I'm gonna sit and let it pay back. You are interested sometimes, then work out in the first workout in the end. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. She says, see, Jada, you a real downer today. He don't need me to take care of him, Jada. He gonna take care of me. I don't need to take care of him, Jada. This is not that sort of vibes. He will cook. I don't even need to cook for him. He'll cook for me. I don't need to take care of him. He gonna take care of me. He'll carry me around. He'll pay everything. He'll do everything. Don't need me to take care of him. Let's ain't those vibes. Let's calm down today. She said, "I'm not your last resort." Uh, you wanted his best years too. Y'all is a little saucy today. I get it. She said he probably got erectile dysfunction. A lot of these niggas got erectile dysfunction, y'all. A lot of them got erectile dysfunction. Can I be honest about that? A lot of them. It don't. So at a certain age, like erectile, a lot of these niggas dicks don't work. They dicks don't work. Even if they dick work, when you meet them, like y'all, give them like 2-3 weeks. The dick gonna stop working. They dicks don't work like that. They dicks only work when it's ooh, and even hardly then. Hardly then. A lot of these niggas dicks is you money though. You want more. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting more, and not let old news stir you up. Old feelings. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not telling you this story for you to drag him because he don't get dragged. These other niggas can get dragged. I don't know if I want to be with him. I don't know that. But I appreciate a nigga who likes to drink my bath water. Okay. It makes sense. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Some of these comments. Make sure y'all hit the like button. She said maybe you're not supposed to go to Mexico, or maybe you're supposed to go to Mexico, and these things are trying to draw you away from what you need. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I think that I'm not. I don't know. I don't think if I'm moving. I don't. I think. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to go to Mexico. I feel like the universe is telling me probably not, because a lot of these things are occurring at the same damn time. And if I go to Mexico, how am I gonna move? If I go to Mexico, like, it's a lot. I'm stressing out, y'all. Before he got old and filtered the options, or you might love him enough and be single enough to jump on it. I've been in a relationship. That's why I said what I said about cheesecake, and the fact that I talk about this shit on here. And I said at the beginning of this show that I'm saying this because I feel like I know exactly who he is. I have a subscriber on this channel. He does not be in the lives. He watches after. That I 1000% believe is him. Okay? And that's why I said it. I feel like he popping back up now. Well, I called him. I've been dubbing, he didn't have my contact stuff, but it's because I am not in a situation that's like, and that's why I think he didn't say that, but that's what me and Tasha think. Because Tasha likes to analyze everything. She said I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm really too sick to deal with all of the bad. I get it. Niggas are bad. I get it. I'm just too sick to deal with that shit right now. I'm not, I don't feel insulted. I know y'all, I feel like y'all are insulted. I'm not insulted by it at all. I feel like, a lot of people say that, you realize you love somebody, you want somebody, and you don't want to, a lot of people realize this shit during even COVID. It's like saying, oh, because you're 40, you can't get love. It's like saying because a woman over 40 can't be in a relationship no more. So because he's 40, because we broke up and he went, he can't be with who the fuck he want to love. If I'm not, that sound weird. Or at least try. I'm gonna. I think it's. I respect the try. I respect the try because, like Tasha said, I feel like he had a whole plan, a soliloquy. He practiced that shit. I respect the try. A lot of niggas out here won't give a fuck and will move on to another bitch. Yeah, I respect the try. That's all I'm gonna say. Can he in 5 to 10 years? He's gonna do that. I send money to. Okay, he's okay. So remember, he pays. He gives me money. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Hi, Leslie. You just came in. I started this thing with saying he sends money. Even in all these 6 years, we have not spoken. No, we have not seen each other. It's about how long has YouTube been on? No, I'm not gonna say 6 years. It's been like 5. I've been doing YouTube for like 4 or 5 years. So about 4 or 5 years. Okay, for like 5 years. I'm gonna say 5. How long have we been doing YouTube? 4 years. I don't even know. Okay, I feel like it's been 4.5 years. Then it's 4.5 years. I started YouTube when we broke up. Matter of fact, my first videos and shit, he was still here. Okay, so it was about 4 years, right? Yeah, I think I've been on YouTube for 4 years. But he sends money. He still sends birthday money. He sent Christmas money. He sent me money. He'll just randomly send me money, and he don't, not bullshit. Not for my kid. For my kid and for me. That's not. It's not about the money. Tasha want me to ask him for 2 stacks, like so I could go to Mexico. I don't want to ask for 2 stacks to go to Mexico, but I don't have to ask for anything. Like he funds Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money, Leslie. That's not the issue with him. I ain't gotta, if it's, oh, you're gonna give me money is the meter. That's not a meter for me because mostly all of these niggas gonna give me money. Very few motherfuckers ain't gonna give me money. And I ain't really gonna fuck with them anyway. But that's not it. Let's see how it goes. Jada said, okay, okay, okay. I'm not going to say anything. I don't mind you saying anything. We have to know who we talk about. Don't confuse. Because I don't like when we act like all men are the same. That shit is like manosphere. They broke us down. Now all niggas are trash. All men aren't trash. A lot of them are. And there's a different level. Also levels to a lot of their trash. So even like, I don't want cheesecake trash. Like even when we started this conversation, because the thought was it was cheesecake I was referring to. So that's where the smoke come from, which is understandable because he deserved being smoked because he was trash. But that ain't got nothing to do with this situation and this person specifically. That's what I mean by that. I say give Joe the money. Yeah, she said just sit back and let me be wooed. That's how I feel. That's how I'm just like at this point, like even all of this, and this was like 3 days ago. I didn't really say too much. I sent the picture of, my kid going to take her test and shit. But he wants those pictures. He wants to go. I think the nigga might come back to just. I think the first time I might see him in the next 4 years is when he come back. He might try to take us to these fucking school tours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what's happening. I ain't see. It's not like I ain't getting this nigga no pom in about 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just telling y'all what's happening. I'm just telling y'all what you as you have disagreements about bullshit that don't matter, you simultaneously have a nigga out here wanting to drink your whole fucking bathwater, wanting to get married, lock it down, and do all of that, and make sure your future is provided for. Okay, because I ain't taking care of no old. He's a nurse. Okay, he don't want me to take care of him. He's a nurse. He does not want me to wipe his dirty ass. Okay, he's gonna make sure, because that's part of his thing, that he is in a position that he can that somebody will be another nurse will be hired to take care of his ass when he's old and retired. Okay, he don't want me to wipe his ass. Trust me. Sorry. He don't want me to wipe his ass. And he Trini, so he cook better than me. He don't want me to wipe his ass. Trust me, I ain't gotta take care of this nigga when he old. He's a fucking nurse. When he used to be an old nigga, an old person nurse. You know, the person that take care of old people. Oh, nigga don't want me to wipe his ass. We already talked. This nigga don't want nobody to wipe his ass. He want to fucking have a nurse like he had a nurse. Because the dignity you lose in having your wife for shit. He's a nurse. He know this. We ain't got no problems. That's this the only nigga I could think of that I know that I dated, that if we get old and in a position, I'll help. Of course, I'm like, oh, let me help you, because that's how women are. But he'd be like, no, I'm hiring a nurse. I'm hiring a male nurse at that, to make sure they can help and lift me, so you ain't out here breaking your fucking back. She said, young nurse, she said, send me a cash. He sent me a cash app. He sends me cash apps. He just sent me one. That's not the problem. He sent me a cash app. And he paying for the, remember I told you my kid got a almost full scholarship, except for like $400 or $500, $450. Paying for that shit too. Christmas gifts, just whatever, random shit. Just cash app. Just not even cash app no more. Just Zelle straight to the fucking bank account. So I don't know. I feel like I really feel like I shouldn't. I feel like normally things, but I feel like so much things is happening that's like, God damn, that's making it real. Should I go? And again, Tasha said I could stay in her. Tasha got she rented an Airbnb because the mansion, the big house, is full. So she rented an Airbnb, and she said I could stay with her in the Airbnb, and I ain't got to pay anything. And I appreciate her. That's real French. That's how we are. That's real French. Honestly, I can stay at the house too for free. My homeboy already told me yesterday I could stay at the house if I had to pay him back at another time. That's cool, But it's just so much shit that feels like maybe you shouldn't go. And even with like, oh yeah, I could go. Like, okay, I could let him go, and he'll, or don't even just ask him for the money to go. Cool, but can I also use that money to move, or to go on this trip up to to New England to visit these schools? It just, I don't know. It seems like one of them. I don't know. I ain't gonna say it. To be the majority situation that we hear far too often, even when the guy wasn't a dusty dude, the outcome still seems to be the majority. So I just wanted to turn out to be the majority situation. Okay. No, Leslie, it's fine. I understand. I understand 100%. Thank you, Jada. She said Jack Daniels, lemon and peppermint and honey. Drink it and sweat it out. I have to literally, I don't have the strength to go to the liquor store. That just sounds like so much work. I can send my kid. No, I feel you. No, I'm gonna try. I can send my kid to the store for the lemon and shit, but that just sounds like, oh my god, I gotta go downstairs. Like, yo, I'm fucked up. But I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna make it downstairs because I feel I have to get this shit out of my body. Hey Sonia, how are you? Tell him, you're gonna pay. What he said? To Mexico and some movies and your wish list for the move. So then you ain't gonna worry about nothing at all. You're gonna pay for Mexico and some movies and your wish list for the move. Oh yeah, no, I was already said that. I'm gonna send him my wish list. I'm gonna send him I took the couches off the wish list because that's for him to buy. I was like, oh, he playing with me. I was like, listen, but again, that's not money. Like even like Jada said, and like Leslie said, sometimes a lot of with these men, you have different issues, right? Money is not an issue with this man. Asking him for money, because regardless of whatever this fun, whatever, in his mind, I'm in. In his mind, he just a provider. He gonna take care of. Period. Even the ex, he bought her a car. He's just who he is. In his mind, if he feels like whatever, he's gonna provide. It's not that. It's the, do I want to do that for the rest of my life? Do I want to be there? Because yeah, he gonna be a provider. These niggas be providing. If you go for a providing ass man, that's not really it. I don't have too many of them that's I'm gonna boldface ask for something and they gonna tell me no, or not even have to ask, just give it to me. So it's that other shit. It's kind of that other shit. Yeah, he been dreaming about that. That's what my tax lady said. And that's what Tasha said. She said, I know you don't. I know you don't. But I do, let me tell you, but I do feel like I think after the realization of some of these manosphere and who they are, I think like Jada, you are like me, but like just a little later in it. Like when I really started to realize, oh shit, there are really niggas out here who really hate us. You know what I'm saying? At first, it's like, oh my God. Because, first it's like, oh, men ain't like that. Because the men that we know specifically aren't necessarily like that. We might have a couple of fucking cheesecakes and shit in the world. But for the most part, they ain't like that. But when you come across these niggas and like, excuse me, especially after Kevin Samuels passed, and coming across a lot of motherfuckers that like it's just gonna argue. There's just like, they just are trash. It can make us think. You know what I'm saying? That's why remember, I used to tell Latu this all the time. Shout out to Latu. I ain't see her in a minute. I used to tell her this all the time on just a private chat. Like you can't be going over there and watching the shit. You can't be going over there because that like it infests us. And sometimes we really, because I've done this, be all up in a manosphere shit, and then I just hate niggas. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all niggas is trash, but not all of them are trash, and not even in all of y'all relationships, all of them was trash. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Oh, I'm not saying any of that shit. I'm just saying these niggas could like really make you question these niggas. These niggas could really have you questioning these niggas. Like, all of them is trash. All of them got something. He 46, but I don't want to be with a 20-year-old. I would only be with a grown ass man. I would only be with a grown man. I don't want to be with no 25-year-old. I would die with a 30-year-old. I would die. I would be I don't want to. So it would all be an older dude. I just need an older dude that it got the shit to take care of things that I'm not gonna do. No, I'm not your nurse. I'm not your nurse. I'm not your maid. I'm not your nurse. A man who can provide, who can take care of, hire somebody to clean the house, because I'm not here to cook and clean for you. I'm not here to be to hear your work mule. These niggas out here want work mules. I'm nobody's work mule. I don't like to do shit. I like to cook because I like to cook. I don't like to do all that extra other shit. Once it start getting real funny style and you start doing all this weird shit, I ain't doing it. Being in care of someone is more than, again. She said being in care of someone is more than cooking and wiping ass of gas. But again, I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I think all of these niggas secretly watch my videos. Um, I think all of these motherfuckers secretly watch my videos. Gemini too. I think most people, I think a lot of people secretly watch my videos. I think it's weird, but I think they do. It's very weird. I try like new people. That's why I don't tell new people. Like if I meet a guy or some shit, I really don't tell them what I do. I try not to tell them what I do or whatever. Most people can't help it. We live in a social media world. You know. Um. My husband just left after. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm sorry. My homegirl has went through this year. That last year, she is doing so much fucking better now. I'm sorry. It will be okay. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It'll be okay. Hey DC. Um she said he was a wonderful man. I think he's going through something. He will regret it. He is still here every fucking day, so he needs to make up his mind. I had to make some boundaries for my health. He's there every day because he don't want you to move on. He could be a wonderful. Again, they don't have. It don't have to be. We sometimes I think sometimes we live in a world where he's either a horrible, like my ex husband. My ex husband, he had good traits about him, right? Everybody, no one is just a horrible human being. That's how people, most people aren't just horrible. They have great things with them, right? That's how you even it out. That's how you balance it out. That's how people stay in situations longer than they're supposed to. But him being around every day is more about you. He should have figured that shit out before he left. You need to put his ass out. Like I said, he want to figure it out. Go. Like with this nigga. I left. Dude, go figure your life out and get the fuck out of my face. I'm going to figure my shit out. And if it come back and if it's right, it's right. If it's not, it's not. That's it. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't go. I feel I was great, but there's something recently is just like I don't really. It keep telling me because I can, I can. My ticket is bought. I can stay with Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I can, but something is just telling me I probably shouldn't. It's not going to be the best idea. I meant to say pay for the trip, the move with wish list. Oh, okay. I know it ain't about the money to you. Think is let him do it so you can relax. Yeah, I don't want to go on a trip. But my move, yeah. Yeah. I'm not moving. I'm not going on a trip. But yeah, the move, my wish list, no. The trip to New England, yeah. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I'm not gonna he gonna handle that. But like I don't want to go to I just don't want to. I can, but I don't it's just something I don't know. I just feel like I should not go. Like the universe is telling me I shouldn't go. Like something bad might happen if I go. It might not, probably be safe, but I feel like if I go, like somebody might die. Like I feel like something bad might happen if I go. I feel like I might die. Knock on wood. So I'm not going. End of story. Point blank. Let me just be very clear. I feel like I might die. Okay, if I go. I feel like the God is telling me, bitch, don't go. I told you I felt like I was gonna fall off a mountain and die on my 40th. What are the chances of me dying on my homeboy's 40th? No. I don't feel like I like everything in my spirit is telling me all of this shit is happening to make me not go. That's where I'm maybe we missing it. So maybe be very clear with that. All of these things, I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about, moving and the like there are so many like the school interview, the thing, all of these things in life, my health, all of these things in life are happening because the universe, God, whatever the fuck, says maybe you should sit this one out. And I've been trying to say, nah. 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 But yeah. So yes, I could say, oh, okay, let me get 2 stacks so I can go on this trip. Cool, I'll get it. But then I ain't supposed to go. I take that same 2 and do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Or use it for something else. The fuck. I just feel like I ain't supposed to go. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to go. Y'all know I've lost about a good 25 pounds since summer began. For this trip. Child. I'm going to hit the gym. And she said, I felt like that for a month, girl. I lost 30 pounds. And you know what? Now I'm going to hit the gym and get my revenge body back and keep it moving. Do what you have to do for you. Do I want to? I could F him for the rest of my life. He give good dick. Yeah, I can fuck him forever. I could. If we talk about, and it ain't gonna get tight. You know how some niggas will get whacked. That's a Cappy in him. Cappy always gonna give you the dick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Scorpio. I hate whack dick. After I'm like, oh my god, shit is tight. I don't like it. So we was together for, we lived together. We was together for about 4 years. We lived together for about 3. I ain't never had whack dick. We ain't never had whack sex. So I could. I could. I could. I could. I could fuck with it. Follow your first mile. Yeah. Move, school tours, other shit that I didn't even talk to y'all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like God is saying, maybe you want to sit this one out. Yes, they all fucked. A lot of them are. And yes. That's why I was like, and I used to tell, like, stop. I used to tell Mahogany this shit too. Because Mahogany be over there. Mahogany be fight with the niggas over there. And I tell them, if you, yeah, we got to know the enemy. But we can't let the enemy infest us. Because they'll have us really. The angry black woman comes from dealing with niggas like that. I don't want to. Sounds like the normal trap before I even realized how nutty some of these guys were. Check out this. My age. Yeah, he older. He like 5. He's 5 years. I'm about to be 42. He 4 years. Yeah, 4 years older than me. I'm about to be 46. We was together when he was 32. When I was 32, when he was 38. Hey Tiff, how are you? Hope you're doing great. I really don't like it. No offense. I saw it. I went right over it. I only went over it because I'm sick as a dog. So thank y'all. He already know me. He's not, you know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not mad at, I don't feel a way. I know exactly who he is. I don't feel a way. Well, again, I'm not going to say this because I might be wrong, but I feel like it's one specific person who has been a subscriber since I was at 100 subscribers. Okay? Less than 100 subscribers. Okay? There's one specific person. It's not, he ain't learning me. He just learned if I'm available. If I'm okay, if I'm available or not. It's like I said, it's not lost on me. Sometimes if I might say some wild shit or like I'm like, oh, I need some shit, I'll randomly get a cash app or I'll randomly get a text. You know what I'm saying? He won't say anything, but he'll like, oh, yeah, I'm sending you something. You might need something to do this, so you might need something. I'm like, okay. But again, I don't know. I'm not saying that, oh, I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. I told y'all for a fact I follow him on my fake account. I follow his IG on my fake account, y'all. I follow him on my fake account and look at his shit on my fake account. See how work is going for him because he posts mostly his work shit. He don't post personal shit. So I watch his shit on my fake account. So I'm weird too. Sorry. He said, okay, never mind. You was fucking crazy. Now you know. I don't know that. I'm saying I think he watches some the things from some of the page. I think, like I said, it was him who made me start the channel. It was him who bought my first, like, for real, my first videos, like when we was going through him leaving, and like, for real. He bought my first camera. He bought my camera. Give him another shot in the building. Hey, lady. Hey, it says just quote your lives. So you giving him another? No, you talking about? Nope. See, we are not talking about who y'all think I'm talking about. Y'all think I'm talking about somebody else. I'm not. Y'all think I'm talking about Cheesecake. They walking up in here thinking I'm talking about this nigga. I'm not. I ain't talking about none of this nigga. I'm talking about a nigga older than him. She sound behind, but if you ever come to Texas, there you go. That's what I'm saying. The ex never wants you to move on. That's why I understand that. That's why I said in my mind, again, I might be fucking delusional. I might be wrong and a nigga ain't watched nothing and just, but in my mind, a nigga saw like, oh, she ain't messing with that Gemini nigga no more. Okay. Like, she done with that nigga. Like, he know me well enough to know that, he probably felt before like, oh, maybe she'll get back with him. But knowing my vibe, he know me. Probably, oh, she done with him. Okay. I'm not saying nothing on here that he doesn't know about me already, about how I feel about relationships or man. I ain't saying shit he don't know about me. Honestly, after we are in a relationship or we're talking, nothing I'm saying on here should shock, because this is my vibes. Some of these niggas might feel away because they because they want to get it all in their mo, whatever. This is just what it is. This is who I am. Runaway love. Y'all is ridiculous. You look uncomfortable when you speaking on the K. Don't go. Mexico ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Mexico ain't going nowhere. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like something bad is going to happen if I go. Now, if I don't go, I think it'll be fine. But I think if I go, I think something bad could happen. Like, somebody will be hurt bad. Not, oh, I won't have enough money to go to this restaurant. No. Like, somebody will be hurt. I feel like that's what the universe is trying to avoid. And I think when God talks to you, you gotta listen. I think when God talks to you, you gotta listen, because like, oh, like, I don't know. I think when God talks to you, you have to listen. Yeah, my body. Yeah, that's another reason why all of this shit is just on me. Like, I got a cold, but like, it's the stress of this shit as well. It's a lot. Even like, I want to go so bad because it's my friends and it's a big deal. But a part of me also feels like, especially recently, it's like the universe set it up for me not to go. And then every time I'm supposed, and then I get the, oh, I could possibly go. Oh, maybe I should go. So now I feel like the universe is hitting me with the anxiety of it all. Like, bitch, I told you don't go. Now okay, yeah, you could get the money from here to go, but no, bitch, no. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, when, like, what's that? I hate that damn movie. Listen, just don't do it. It's a chain reaction. Don't do it. The universe said, bitch, no. The universe said, look, I'm gonna make it so, and just say, a little bit of, you moving, you can't go, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna figure it out. Then, okay, bitch, I'm gonna throw something else. Okay, you can't go. Okay, you're a little sick, you can't go. Okay, I'm gonna throw something else. Then it's like, bitch, all right, you wanna play? Here, feel this. This is what could happen if you go. You feel that shit in your heart? Do you want that? No. So that's where I'm at with it. Listen, I listen to God. It's been a few years. Don't speak too quickly on that part. Oh, I don't know what part you're talking about. I'm still stuck on how people, secretly watch your videos. I'm still stuck on how people, secretly watch your video. That kind of weird. I got family members who secretly watch my videos. I don't want to talk. I don't want to get specifics because they secretly watch the videos. But I got people who hate me and my family who watch my videos and then try to use what I say in some of my videos to cause strife among people. But they'll never acknowledge that they actually watch my videos. They'll send like sneaky clips or whatever. Yeah, people do that. That's real. That's just real life. That's family. That's fake ass old friends. I have old friends who come on now. Oh, like you said this about me. How you know? Cause you watch my shit. I make fucking content. I'm a content. You are delusional if you think people don't watch your content, especially the bigger you are. And it's not. It is like it's out here. I put it out here. I put it out here. People watch your shit. Thank you so much, Tiff. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and donate to my channel. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, my intuition never lies. And when it tell me, like, Tasha keep trying to push, but because Libras need what they want, and she want me to go. I ain't mad at her. She keep, and I'm just like, and she, but I just feel like, what's that fucking movie? You know that movie where the people died on a thing, but the girl stopped it because she saw it coming. I feel like before we even get to that part, I'm not supposed to be even at the airport to be even not get on this plane. That's where I'm at. Now, I'm not saying the plane gonna crash. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not even saying that I feel like something could happen to my friends. I feel like something could happen to me if I go. She said as always, what's so funny? It's a girl named Capricorn Moon Goddess saying this. It's a test to see if you go backwards. LOL. Maybe I won't. I've never said I was going to actually go back with him. I just said that I enjoyed the conversation. I said, honestly, all I ever agreed to is to go to dinner with this nigga. That's all I agreed to, was to chop it up at the chop house. All I agreed to do with any of this was to chop it up at the chop house. All I agreed to is a dinner. That's it. Honestly, I ain't agreed to nothing. I ain't say, I want to be. I ain't even saying y'all like, I'm just telling y'all what is before me. As I currently deal with stupidity. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all, I think y'all missed that part too. I say as I currently also deal with another stupid situation. I get this dumb shit thrown at me. Not to say that it's dumb, because I don't have smoke with the nigga. I could say I don't want to go find somebody else and still want to be, because we've had a good relationship for years. I've known him for years. Even before, I've known him before. So, but I think it's funny. My point of making this video was not necessarily about him and getting back with him. It's we be going through stupid shit with dumb shit. Well, I'm still not even saying that this nigga's perfect, right? Or anything like that. I'm just saying we going through dumb shit, stupid shit with niggas who won't even do that. With niggas who won't even do that, at least do that. With niggas who want to give you what I consider the bare fucking minimum. At least if you're gonna be fucking dealing with stupid, at least let it be for something or someone that's something. The hard L's for what? That was the point. It was really because, honestly, I got into a whole disagreement or argument this morning with another nigga. If we want to be clear. I need y'all to be clear about this. I'm not necessarily saying, I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying, just look at it. When people be like, when I'm dealing with shit, for what? That's my point. For what? Because as you are dealing with shit, you simultaneously have some nigga out there, whoever the fuck this nigga is, whatever the fuck, who will do way more than the bullshit you dealing with. Who want way more, who invested way more than the bullshit. That's really the point. That was really the point. If everybody would have started at the same time, I wouldn't have had to reiterate and talk about other shit. But that's how we started the situation. Because I started it by saying, and I woke up to foolishness on my phone about Atlantic cities and a bunch of crazy shit. That's how I started this video. I want to be very clear. And let's be clear. We're not talking about this nigga at all in this conversation. Except for he's one of them other niggas who wasted for what? That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's really what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck. I'm still trying to figure out is he really okay with himself? You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga could say whatever. I'm still trying to figure this out. That's not the point. And that's another reason I'm like, yeah, we don't need to bash him because that's not the point. The point is when you think you're dealing with stupidity and you don't have to deal with any of that dumb shit. Because it's always, like I tell y'all every other day, there's always somebody in this world, whether you dated him, you ain't never date him because you ain't think he was cute enough, or whatever the fucking situation is, that will do so much for you. And sometimes we miss that. I'm saying it gives me a key this morning when I was like, what? And I was like, this is just ridiculous. I was just laughing at it. And I was like, you know what? It's funny. It's funny. She said she's stuck on how people secretly watch. Trust me, they do. People do that all the time. People watch a whole bunch of people videos. They'll never say they do. Just like celebrities watch the videos. You think people you don't know in real life watch your videos as they hate on you? And I'm not even talking about niggas, the bitches, whoever, as they hate. Come on, girls. Good morning, Couture Bay. She said get some ginger chews. I'm trying to get it all today, child. All today. See you, DC. DC on her way to church. That's another thing. I don't know, y'all. I told y'all I felt like when me and Tasha went, and I don't feel like even like I just feel like the shit is it's a death plan I'm gonna avoid, y'all. I turned 40 on the mountain with Tasha and I almost fell the fuck off. Do y'all not remember this shit? We gonna go to Mexico. We've been talking about this shit. We've been laughing like, oh, make sure nobody fall off the mountain. Make sure nobody, you know what I'm saying? But like the anxiety of, and I don't get anxiety on trips and shit. I ain't that person. But it's just something about it's another person's 40th. No. Mm. And like you said, you gotta follow your intuition. That's what it is. Yes. I was trying to remember the name. That's what it is. It feels like don't get caught up in that script, sis. That Final Destination script. That's what it feels like. It feels like, that trip I almost had at 40 off the goddamn mountain. My homeboy turning 40. He was supposed to be on that trip with us. He wasn't on that trip with us. Like it's just like oh no. And then like the closer we get to it, certain things just happening. It's just I don't know. And like again, I only told y'all some things, but like other things, just amongst my friends, amongst, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to Cabo or nothing. We're going to a real nice. We're supposed to go to a real nice area in Mexico. Ain't no Cancun, ain't no Cabo, real nice. But it's just like I might not return. I'm supposed to be moving. Can you imagine? I'm supposed to be moving and it ain't moving and something happened to me. What the fuck? In the middle of a move. Oh my God. That too. That too. Y'all. If you be making videos, the X be up in your chat to see if he can get in where he can fit in. I tried. I ain't gonna hold you. I did try to booty call this nigga. The same one I'm talking about. I told you I ain't see him about 5 years. And he had to run out of New York because he was having an asthma. He's like that. He's like that. But I did try to booty call that nigga. He don't booty call me. I booty call him. I tried to booty call him. And then he started talking about love and fucking stability and houses and shit. See, people will see me in real life and mention something from social media, but never interact with me on social media. LOL, telling on themselves. Exact. That's my point. That's how I know. Well, I'm not saying with him particularly. I just think this person is him. I've always thought this person was him from when I started this channel 4 years ago. And this person is just it's a very straight man on my goddamn. I have a couple of them, but a very, you know what I'm saying? And he's been in the chat like maybe twice, but in all these years, but like who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like this person don't try to flirt with me. This person don't none of that shit. This person just has dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person is just like would have dialogue like he would have dialogue if it was just and not a on me sort of Joey you need no on the topic on expanding on just the kind of conversations we would have. So I'm just feeling like he still feels like he's having these conversations with me without having these conversations with me. I don't know. But people will be following you on social media and stalking you and you don't even know. She said Libras just want to have fun. The final destination. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Because I didn't remember the fucking movie. Y'all know I am freaking fucked up right now.
Something went
Hey,
wrong.
Google, shut up.
Again in a few seconds.
Fucking bitch. Tell that hoe shut up. And then I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow, y'all. So I might be doing a live early, like today, or late, or both. Because I have 2 doctor's appointments. I'm saying I got bad shit happening. I have 2 fucking doctor's appointments tomorrow. I'm going to Mexico. So I could die on the move. Could you imagine? On the move. So then, like, would my apartment be my apartment? Would my child be homeless if I die on a move day? Like, and again, I know I'm not going to die. But I'm just saying. These things, Final destination out this bitch. Kristen, there you go. Thank you. That's my point. It's not about dragging the ex. We're not here to drag. We might have to drag him to come. I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to see. I'm just falling back and seeing what the fuck you talking about. But that's what I'm trying to say. That was the point of the whole shit. That was the point of me. Yeah. 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 That's the point. So even when but a part of it is like, then it make it okay for the trash who ain't doing nothing to feel like he doing something. Because look, the nigga that want to do something is a million fucking but like, nigga, can we just? It's wild. It's the do's and the do nots. It's the do's and the do nots. Fuck the haves and the have nots. It's the do's and the do nots. My bad. I ain't emotional about that. I'm just sick. I ain't emotional. I just pointing out some shit. I'm pointing out some bullshit. Y'all already know me. I'm pointing out some shit. I'm pointing out some nigga shit. A nigga shit. I'm just pointing out shit. She said they had a big printout of me on her apartment and go see. People are crazy for real. I literally, when I say I have family members for real, boy, they fucking watch, they stalk my shit. Listen, this is how deep we go. I've had people tell me, oh, family, close family. Like, let's say mother, father, brother, for the family, right? Oh, I'm not even gonna tell you who. No, I'm like, yeah, I just took what it was, back to school pictures. I just took back to school pictures of my daughter. Oh yeah, I ain't sent a picture to none of these people I talk about, mother, father, brothers. None of these people I ain't sent no pictures. I posted it. I told y'all I posted it on my personal Facebook, right? And these persons that I'm talking about don't be on Facebook like that. They don't even do Facebook like that. They don't even, old people don't do Facebook like that. But they had the picture. How they get the picture? Because somebody that took it and sent it to them and was like, "Oh, look at the picture." Or she didn't send it to you. All of this smoke for what? People do this shit for what? I don't know, but they do it. People watch you. I got cousins. I got fucking my like people would just be like, "Oh yeah, that's this person said this and this person sent me this," and I'm like, "This person sent you this? What?" People are weird. She said, "No, it's the dude who wants me to come back is the Capricorn." The Capricorn want me back. The Capricorn like, baby, please. After all these years, like, I think we work out. Okay, I'm not saying he ain't say, baby, please. I ain't doing that. But he was just like, he shot his shot. And his shot included my kid, because of course it includes her, but it's just like it include property, it include even him saying, because his thing was like, maybe we could go to Washington, or I'm like, I said I had to be like, wait, Washington State or Washington DC? I was like, Washington State or Washington? I thought about Latu. That's why I mentioned Latu, because I know Latu live in Washington. I was like, Washington. I was like Washington State or Washington D.C. He was like, Washington State. You'll get a nice house in Washington. I said, we buying a house in Washington? I'm like, what? Wait. I was like, well, and then I mentioned to my daughter, I'm like, yeah, she want me to move up to New England. I ain't gonna tell you what state. And like, he's like, you know what? Yeah, we can move there too because they got a great hospital there. Blah, blah. And I'm just like, she said that's creepy. ID channel creepy. All that shit is creepy. I think it's weird. I don't know about him. I know old friend. I know friends. I know family who do it. Act like they don't know what's going on, but they know what's going on because they've been watching my channel. Or they'll say some wild shit. They don't watch my channel, but they'll say some wild shit and be like, yeah, because and I'm like, oh, I thought you didn't watch. I won't say it, but I'm like, I think in my head, bitch, I thought you don't watch my channel. What happened? I thought you don't watch my channel. Or they'll say, yeah, because I saw that you got off of YouTube. I saw you wasn't on YouTube. So I'm like, how you know I was on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Same shit. And it's someone else. Do y'all not hear the final destination of it all? If it was a nigga 41st birthday, it would have been different. Do y'all not understand the final destination of this all? You get me now. You get me why. You get why. Somebody's like, move to Santa Fe. You get why I'm real apprehensive about Mexico now. Like my mind, these are where my minds work. When I'm thinking about shit like that, and I'm like, and the anxiety kicking in, and that shit, bang. And when you get zaps like that in your head, that's God. That's God. I do. I live a lifetime movie, girl. I need to write another book. I'm new. She said, give me a shout out, Queens, New York. Hey, Lady K, shout out to Queens, sis. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all, don't forget to like my video. If you have not liked it already, it's 89 of y'all in here. It was like 110 of y'all in here. Like the video, donate to my channel, and subscribe to your girl so you are here whenever I post a new video. Let's get them likes up. Apparently, it's not that high because Couture only says that when it's not high. I know I sound like shit, but I wanted to come and talk to y'all. Because I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. Like I said, I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I was so sick last week that I went grocery shopping and then went upstairs to rest. I forgot the food in the car, shake my head. There is a bug going around. Child. They said it is a flu going around New York. And I got it. Okay, I told you we to test it up. We tested yesterday, the day before. Ain't no COVID. This is a fucking flu kicking my whole ass, y'all. I don't get sick, and when I may have a little sniffle, and it, listen, I don't get sick, and I damn sure don't get sick for this many fucking days. It's been days. It's been days. I don't even remember getting sick. It's been days. I ain't gonna hold you. That's another reason why I even thought about this situation. I was like, look at this bullshit. I'm dealing with this bullshit. I'm sick. I said, if I had the other one here, the Capricorn, that nigga would have nursed me back to health. He would have had the toddies lined up for me. He'd have had me fed. He'd have rubbed me down. He would have carried me to the hospital, and I would have gotten fast track past emergency because he know all the nurses, because his mama a nurse and everybody know a nurse. He'd have fast tracked me through emergency, and I'd have just sat there, and the doctor would have I'd have just been, when I was sitting here taking care of myself. Y'all telling me why I gotta go outside and get me some fucking hot toddy, and all I can think about is the fucking walk up the block. Walk up the block to the liquor store. It's so hurtful. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I can't. Ah! Ah! Child, he might fly me. You know that they just opened another steakhouse in Abu Dhabi? There's one in Brooklyn. No, there's one in Lower Manhattan. There's one on 42nd Street, and now it's one in Abu Dhabi. I might ask. He said he don't want to go back to New York. Shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Then she said the do's and do nots. Child. Jesus helping. Right. Yeah, you jumped. That's why I said y'all have to say I had this because I lined it up. At the beginning of this shit, I lined it up. I said I am not talking about cheesecake. I have said I am dealing with this. And then but this is what's happening. So I understand. If you jump in, that's why people are like, oh my God, because they think I'm talking about him. We're not talking about him. Okay, I told y'all he did try to last week. I ain't even responding back at this point. Not before, I used to be like ignore him and half respond back. I'm not even doing that. We're not talking about him. We're talking about real other shit. We talk about him. Crazy. So her staking. Is it okay? Is it a positive? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Don't stalk her. No, she don't want to be stalked. She said, I only had one Capricorn man my whole life, and that's my man now. He know how to pay his way in this relationship, even alone. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about money. And then I'm saying I have not seen him in 5 years. I have gotten a couple $1,000 in those 5 years. A couple $1,000 for me, for my kid, just cuz. That's how they are. If you don't know Capricorns, you have to get past their asshole ways. But that's how they are. All of them. The men and the women. They pay like they weigh. They make money so they can pay like they weigh. They work hard so they can take care of. I love them. In general, I love them. But they crazy. Like I said, when they feel like they not financially stable, because they live for that. They live to provide for you. They live to make sure that you will die old and pampered. That nigga and a Capricorn man, period, will make sure he will work himself into the grave to make sure that you don't have to. That little, and I say this as my nails are fucked up, but I'm trying to grow my nails out. That's why I ain't get them done yet. Anyway, because they keep breaking. Y'all know this is the same fucking nails they keep breaking. Is because the nail broke off. So I'm trying to make it grow out. But those are the ones that will work their fingers to a bone so yours don't have to. That's how they are. But only when they are okay. Because when they're not okay and they've not achieved what they think they need to achieve, they are problematic. She said he became my stalker. Ran my aunt off the road, tried to steal my dog. Oh, wow. She said nothing good about that ish. Hell no. She said Queens in the building. Shout out Lily. Thanks. Thank you. She said had me cracking up. Listen, I'll be telling y'all know I know a little bit about these signs. I told y'all about Neo and his Libra ways. Mind you, can I I'm gonna be a bitch right now because remember I told you I'm dating up. I'm in a real situation. I don't know what the fuck. We're dating. We're in a relationship. Whatever. But it's kind of open. I told y'all he's a Scorpio. But child, when I tell you he has a Libra rising and the bitch of it all. The Libra of it all, bitch. I can't stand them hoes. Especially when it comes to in men. Those traits. Like, mind you, I do have a Libra Venus. Libra is only allowed to be in Venus, in my opinion. Anywhere else is destructive. Anywhere else is delusional and destructive. Shout out to everyone. Don't hesitate to hit that button. Oh God, are you serious? Oh wow, they are fucking crazy. They can be crazy. I ain't gonna. They are. They call them the devil. Their shit is the bull because they're no, not the bull. The bull. No, not the bull. The bull is a Taurus. The goat. Because they're slow and steadfast. That's how, But goats are evil. A goat. Now that we're talking about goats. Oh shit. Talk about Final Destination. A goat is what almost kicked Tasha ass off the mountain when it was my 40th birthday. The goat didn't come near me. The goat, because she thought she was going to pet a baby goat in a while. I told y'all about that. She thought she was going to pet a baby goat in a while. On top of a mountain. Did I tell y'all about that? My friend Tasha ain't got no sense. Did I tell y'all that Tasha wanted to pet the baby goat on the mountain? And I had to threaten her for her not to pet the fucking goat because the big goat mommy, was about to drop kick Tasha ass off the mountain. I was going to fall and she was about to get kicked off that bitch by the goat. I'm just saying. I'm just calling the spade. The plumber is the one that getting on my nerves. The plumber's the Scorpio I'm talking about right now. He still getting on my nerves. We ain't break up, but they get on my nerves right now. But that's what I'm saying. They get on my nerves right now. And then I'm looking, but then I got this nigga coming out the woodwork with all of this shit. Like, God, could you imagine the nerve? That's what. Since y'all want me to put a fucking label on this shit, you want me to have these niggas under pressure. He watched too. write this shit up, boy. All right, I'm sorry. I am fucking falling apart, y'all. I'm sorry. This is some nasty shit. The plumber the one getting my goddamn nerves. The plumber the one fucking letting that Libra he got in him be fucking destructive. Because you know them Libras can't ever get it together. I told y'all about them. So I guess the worst Scorpio is a Scorpio with Libra in them. With the top 3 Libra. Them niggas is crazy. She tried to around here. Yeah, I don't really do flu shots. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really do shots. Y'all lucky I took the COVID shot. I don't do flu shots. I got to, but and I don't get sick. Again, I've only taken a flu shot, I guess, in my youth when I was a kid, and the year I was pregnant. I've never really, and again, this don't happen to me. It's just this goddamn. And we know what I think it is. I think because we have been so masked up and hand washed up, we ain't really have these germs in our body in like 2-3 years. Dang, sounds like we all got Carmen. Hey, listen. She said, yeah, but I only can't enough do my part as a Sulai crisis counselor because the last thing I needed was her to actually do it. And then the dudes found out I was the last one she talked to. Girl, what the fuck? She said, I'm a Libra son. Oh. I like Libras, but y'all be wilding out. She said, my son's father is a Capricorn. I asked him for extra money and he flipped out on me because he didn't have it. Then later apologized and sent me the money. They always gonna send the money. Capricorns is always gonna send money. He flipped out because he felt like shit because he didn't have it. He went and found it, and because you needed to ask him. He didn't already know that you need it and send it already, and he didn't have it on deck. And that's how they are. That's what I'm telling you, how they are. That's exactly how they are. They will, because they feel a way when they don't have it. Like I said, this motherfucker kept asking me about 5 fucking times about my license. That's how they are. I feel like his dad any day now, his dad or one of his brothers, somebody's about to pull up and like, here, he sent a car for you. Take the keys. I really feel like that's about to happen any day now because they are like that. She said she was not getting that inner circle. Yes, he was going to kick her ass right off the mountain. Kick her ass right off the goddamn mountain. He was. I told her, if you pet that baby goat, bitch, if you pet that motherfucking goat. I told God I was going to kill her ass. I said, this goat gonna beat your ass all by yourself, ho. I ain't jumping in. He ain't gonna kick both of us off of here. Bitch, I'm gonna toss you to the goat. I told her. Like that, when I'm telling you, we was on a mountain. I'm not playing. Like the wind, I felt, and y'all know I ain't that big, bitch. I felt like the wind about to blow me up the mountain. And she fucking with the goats. Cause you know goats climb mountains. They all over the fucking mountain. She wanna be patting the goat. Fucking wanna fuck her ass up. Y'all remember the goat? I told y'all about this goat story. I know I did. I probably ain't tell you that the bitch wanted to pet the goat, but yeah, I was gonna kill her ass. The goat mom, aunt, uncle, daddy, everybody was looking at us like, oh, y'all wanna play? Oh, touch him, see what happened. That was the vibe, but she was too busy trying to like cute goat to notice the mom, the aunts, grandma, and the cousins watching us. They was about to jump us. Not me, because I told I was gonna leave her ass to get fucked up by the goats. Okay, not me. Shout out to the Capricorns. Yeah, is the ex a sturdy man? Yes, that's Capricorns are always solid, right? They are always sturdy, solid, stoic. That's how they are. Sturdy, solid, funders, fund the goals, fund the dreams, fund the life. Fund the goals, fund the dreams, fund the life. Stop playing. To settle down. I feel you, sis. She know. I know this one. She know. Yeah. You know about them. Thank you. Thank you for the donations, sis. Like I said, thank y'all all for your donations. Whoever donate, Cash App, Super Chat, all that good shit. Y'all thoroughly appreciate it, okay? You know, I gotta get this hot toddy. Yeah. I gotta walk downstairs to get this fucking hot toddy. That shit sound like so much work. I go hold you sound like goddamn. Sorry, I had to get up and I ain't got no pants on. I'm saying what you want from me. I ain't got no pants on. Y'all lucky I got a bra on, honestly. Y'all lucky I got a bra on, okay? Thank you so much, Kimberly. Oh, of course. It's paid off. It's on my name. But he ain't, again, he gonna put this shit in my name just to make me feel secure. That's how Cappies are. They're fucking crazy. But that is how everybody got their shit. But that's how they are. That's how they are. Point blank in the story. That's just how they are. But you already know, Angel. I ain't playing no games. She said I don't get maybe because I'm normally happy and jolly and stuff. Endorphins, probably. She said I want a baby goat low key. When that baby goat grow up and drop kick your ass, then I want to hear what you gotta say. Yeah, he's always in the screen. She said he never be in the screen. He's y'all wildin'. Well, y'all knew. You knew, sis. That's how I know you knew. That dog is the co-star of the show. He normally sits right here and will talk shit to y'all. And if I pull him up to the camera, he's gonna growl at y'all because he don't fuck with y'all. Just so you know, he don't fuck with y'all. He don't know why I'm talking to the wall. The dog need to find. The dog is like, you are mentally disturbed. You here talking to the wall. I'm trying to hold you down, but you keep trying to show me to the wall, and it's not okay. Still being her funny Joey self, even when you sick. I'm trying. I need a laugh, y'all. Cause the shit that was this morning was laughable, bitch. If I really told y'all what the fuck happened this morning, you'd be like, bitch, what? Like, yeah, bitch. What? Yeah, bitch. Like, this is the delusion for me. So I had to make this video. So I was like, I need to make this video because this shit is ridiculous and redundant. She said, is it true? I thought most men claiming ED just wanted to last 5 hours straight and stuff. No, when you get older, they dick stop working. After they hit like 39, there's a reason Viagra exists. It's a real thing. They dicks don't work like that. If they dicks is working like that after they have a hard pill prescription and you just don't know about it. A lot of they dicks don't work like that. I'm not saying I have not touched Cappy's penis in about 5 years. But the last time I saw him, it was working. But I'm saying in general, all the 40 plus year no niggas I know, they should have worked, but not all the time. Not all the time. Okay. They have to be really excited. Like the first time, yeah. Second time, yeah. Third time, maybe not. Gotta really focus. And for all you know, the first and the second time, he probably was using some sort of enhancer. These niggas don't be working. Anyway, I know exactly what you're talking about. She's not always hearing him barking. He's always somewhere. Yes, supplements, they be using that honey shit. They be using mad shit. You just don't know about it. Their sexual prime is 20, 19. They're done. They think that's why they so corny. They think, honestly, they don't even really got it after 35, if you want to give it a buck. That's why they try to slow love you, because they can't fuck like they used to fuck. Oh my God, if his sex is whack now, I'll be so disappointed. She said, I would take that dinner and take that dick. Take that dinner and take that dick. Let me be messy. Thank you for your super chat, Tiff. Thank you for everyone who donates to the channel, okay? Smoker P is limp too. Niggas who drink too much, niggas be limp. Especially if they got a big dick. You ever had a nude with a big ass dick and it don't work because he always drinking? Oh man. I have never actually had that experience until like 2-3 years ago. Yo, it was the craziest shit. My homegirl told me about that shit. Cause we knew this guy. I went to high school with him. So I grew up with him. And I knew he was like friends. He was like cousin. No, my boy. He was like best friends with his cousin. Best friend. Anyway, you know how they boys play. They still friends to this day. Them, they grew up together. So I knew him. And back in the day, even in high school, girls always just talk about his dick don't work. He got a big old dick, but his dick don't work. He got a big old dick, his dick don't work. I'm like, how's dick don't work? Because again, we in high school. I'm like, how's dick don't work? How you got a big dick, his dick don't work? Because again, we didn't know what it was. But again, hindsight 2020, I guess when you got all that dick, it take a lot of blood to fill it up, right? And then I guess he used to be drinking back then. I didn't again, we was high, I didn't know. But he used to be drinking back then, and I guess the big dick and the drinking wasn't copacetic. So a couple of years after that, probably, I don't know, like I was like 28, 10 years after graduation, whatever. My homegirl stuff. No, she was fucking with him. She told me the story about 10 years after graduation. So she was fucking with him probably like 6 years or whatever after. Me and her weren't necessarily in contact then. So this is what she was telling me. She was like, oh yeah. I was about to say his name. That's how you know I'm fucking fucked up. I was about to say his name. She was like, yeah. He mad cool. And I'm like, y'all was fucking around? Because my, I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, we was like trying to be in a whole relationship and shit. And I was like, you and that nigga? And I was like, okay. They're like, well, what happened? Because again, he's still a cool nigga. He's still, for the most part, he's a cool nigga. She's like, yeah, no, he drank too much. And I was like, yeah, I used to remember hearing that back in the day. But like, for real? Because again, it was in high school. So I'm like, fuck you mean? Because again, who the fuck was drinking like that in high school? But whatever. And then she was like, yeah, this dick don't work. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, the nigga be trying to come over and fuck. And like, he be getting lit, like lit. And then the nigga, they don't even want to work. I was like, oh. I was like, oh. I was like, what? They are. They have this honey. Yep. They have a honey thing. They have this honey thing in this container. It's a black little packet. And again, they have all them supplements. You think it's regular old one a day. They put that shit in a one a day bottle. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. She said the spoon. What spoon? I don't know about no spoon, but I know that honey work. I know that honey shit work. They be you listen, pay attention. Pay attention. They be using it. And they want to act like it's you. No, they just shit just don't work. They would talk about we what? They shit don't work. Anyway. The smoking issue. That's why, because he drank and smoked too much. Even if it's not big, but you drink too much, it takes blood, and the too much liquor, especially in a man, will water. I guess let's say water his blood down, even though it's liquor, right? And it won't let the blood fully, and it cools you down, right? So your blood won't liquor. So your inside, so whatever. So your blood doesn't fully circulate the way it's supposed to when you're drunk. That's why they say when you're having circulation problems or anything like that, you're not supposed to drink, right? Same shit. It's just we're talking about PPs now. Thank you. Somebody sending healing vibes my way. I appreciate all them healing vibes because I need it, child. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Jamon, how are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah, y'all. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, Lois. I'm fucking. If I told y'all what I just typed, y'all would be like, Jovi, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm fucking ridiculous. I'm fucking ridiculous sometimes. She said it's cuffing season. It is cuffing season. I already had it cuffed up. I don't know if I want to keep. She says cuffing season. They want to be lonely at night. Oh Lord. But the person who tried to cuff me don't live here, so they trying to cuff me long distance. The nigga who supposedly had me cuffed is just wilding out, so I'm trying to see what my options are. He said it's cuffing season. Blue chew pills. They use a lot of shit. They use a lot of shit. I'm telling you, they use a lot of shit. She said, I usually date men. I normally date men who are older. The dude now, they eat my age. But again, I'm about to be 41. So everybody is in their 40s that I date anyway. I don't really date younger guys like that. I'm not really attracted to them. But, oh, well, no. One guy. But I don't know. Nonetheless, Jamal's birthday is in 4 days. So let's shout out to him and his Libra ways. And let's send Libra out of here. Out of here. No. No. Let's see what else is going on, y'all. If I told y'all what I just wrote, y'all be like, bitch, you crazy as hell. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man. But yeah, I feel like I'm glad that I came up on here just to talk to y'all Because literally, I would have just been, what is happening? Oh, I'd have just been in here. Mm. Coughing to myself, feeling like shit. She says she normally they tell you you should get reacquainted, test you in person, but yes, and that's what I think. I think because what else can happen? Actually, honestly, we'd have to attempt to try to, and I guess I will say in the last couple of days we've been conversing a little bit more, texting, you know, getting reacquainted to see what the fuck, because you may not like me now, and I may not like who you are now. Who knows? I don't know. That's what it's gonna be. Okay. She said these babies be too lump to be limp. They missing out. Child, they are limp. And it doesn't help that they eat like trash now. So that doesn't help their bodies. Them GMOs, all that shit in their bodies, it does not help. Thank you, Couture. She said, let's get them lights up and let's share this video. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, Naja, that's the point, I guess. What else could happen? I'm not going to say, oh, buy me a house, let me put me in it right tomorrow. Nigga, no. What the fuck wrong with you? What happened to her IG? Like, why y'all posting these people post in the post? Who's this? Girls. All right. We don't post other people's YouTube. Let me say this from now. We don't post other people. You might post their Instagram post. If you are part of our membership and you are in our group membership, we don't post other people's YouTube pages. Unless it's your YouTube page. If you are in the group chat and you make YouTube and you would like to don't spam the fucking chat. But don't really post other YouTuber pages and our stuff, you know? Thank you. I'm gonna just thank you. Okay? Um yeah, I just saw that. I don't like this. Yeah, no. It's the beauty school. We're not here for other people. Other people don't do that shit for us. We don't do that shit for them. Okay? All right. Yes, please and thank you. Send a donation to the beauty school. Share the video. Hit that like button. All that good shit. Okay? Listen, now let's see what else is happening in this goddamn news. We've been on here how long? 2 hours? I ain't got nothing to do. Literally, honestly, you want to know something? I don't want to have to get up from this chair. It seems like so much. Mm. Yeah. We already know. I'm so excited. Sorry. Instagram been acting up too. Is it just me or is it Instagram acting up for y'all as well? Because I don't know why, but it's just acting like it ain't got no home training. Did y'all see Kanye West interview? I haven't. I saw clips and I don't even want to watch the whole thing. I feel like, okay, Milan Christopher just wrote, and I want to read what he wrote. He said, "I'm sorry. Anyone who interviews Kanye while he's in the mental space is doing him more of a disservice than helping him. Kanye needs to find an amazing publicist who can decipher whatever point or messages he is trying to make and deliver it to the masses in his stead. The things he's saying and doing lately are very irrational, contradictory, hateful, and counterproductive for an alleged pastor and a person who wants his family back. Like, bruh, you warned us about successful black men using our community and leaving our women and marrying a white woman, and you turn around and do the same shit. Now, what you want us to do? Like Kanye, please. You have 4 kids by this woman and crying every week, even while cheating, saying you love her and want her back. Now she's such a bad person. Need Joe's hush and get over it, stank. Cause for real, at this, like, what? Kim kidnapped his daughters. Kanye is crazy, delusional, and all of y'all is with the shit. Is this the little kitty girl? Is this Chinese kitty? Child, why Chinese kitty is out here with Lil Baby? Lil Baby said, "Yo, baby." Yesterday was like, women don't have people can't ask me for something because I don't talk. Did you hear him say that? He said yesterday on some interview. First, they were asking him what kind of women he liked. He didn't even know because he don't know. Anyway, then he was like, "Oh, women can't ask me for Birkins because I don't talk." Do y'all know how retarded you sound? I don't think he knows how. Like, so you don't talk. So what, you just stand there talking about suck my dick, pull your dick out, like, hey, get it wet. Like, I'm so confused. What do you mean you don't talk? What is with the delusional ass niggas? He really fixed his face to say, "Oh, they can't ask me for nothing because I don't talk." You don't talk. You don't talk. So would you just sit there with the dumb look on your face? Like, what's wrong with people? I'm sorry. I think he's stupid. Thank you, Couture. Couture just fucking spamming us, but I ain't even mad about it. Drink Traps. I'm going to watch it. Yes, on Drink Traps. Yeah, child, I'm sick. I'm fucked up right now. Why you think I'm here on a Sunday, girl? If I wasn't sick, I wouldn't be here no fucking Sunday. No, he doesn't want Kim back. He just don't want her to talk to nobody. He doesn't want her to be with nobody. Shit is ridiculous. The whole interview was crazy. He was taught. He's just everything about Kanye. I don't. The interview with him is a waste of time. Listening to anything Kanye said is a waste of time. Fuck Kanye at this point. I don't care. And he keeps doing it. He keeps doing it. And then people like, "Oh, but they wouldn't do that to white." I don't care. He thinks he's white. Let him deal with them on his own. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care about no Kanye. I don't. He doesn't talk the real. He doesn't talk anything but a bunch of bullshit. He doesn't actually say anything. But "Oh, you're stupid because you're black." That's Kanye. Kanye is a self-hating black man who doesn't like black people because they're black. That's it. And then y'all kept telling him so long that he was a fucking genius that he really believed it. And y'all still calling him a genius even though he been flopping. He made a couple good albums. So have a lot of people. Illmatic was dope. Jay-Z got a couple dope ones. A lot of people got a couple dope rap albums. Rap is just dope. Nicki Minaj got a few dope albums. But y'all love calling this nigga a god. A psychopath, a god. You told him he was God. And then you confused why he's treating y'all like that. Remember, black people? We love God. This nigga said he God, so now we supposed to love him. He's delusional. Cut it out. I'm done. But I'm done, y'all. I really need to get off of here and go sit down. I might come back later because I ain't doing shit else. Why not? But until then, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it.